Real prisons? Let's talk about real issues affecting prison population.
The animals, trap, trap, trap till the cages fall. The cages fall, stay awake in the dark, count mistakes. The light was off, but now it's on, searching underground for a bitter song. The sun is out, the day is new, and everyone is waiting, waiting on you.
Folks in here because of racist cops and all kinds of crazy shit. Folks with stories you never hear.
I was out hustling on the streets, just trying to survive when they got me. It's not like I wanted to steal. I mean, shit, I do what I had to do to survive.
Think of all their crossings, taking steps is easy, standing still is hard. Remember all their faces, remember all their voices. Everything is different the second time around.
Hi, my name is Sally Marie Sope. I am a third year here at UCSC. I'm affiliated with Oaks College, and I'm actually double majoring in both film and community studies.
How do you feel when you hear that most of the people who are imprisoned right now are black males and or undocumented immigrants?
What I tend to do is think about what the motives were, or what was the reasoning behind them being in prison. Because nowadays, I mean, we see a lot of acts of injustice. And so knowing that the majority of people that are put away in prisons are people of color, or people who are undocumented, or of specific races, makes me wonder, what was it that put them in there first? Was it an act of like social justice? It also puts me in a place where I want to strive for higher education even more and get more people of color into higher education so that we can learn about the police system and whatnot, and how we can create a much more effective, informal way of addressing those kinds of issues. Because I feel like education has the power to do that, and it also stirs up a lot of experiences from different students so that we can come together and really unite about things like this. I think of the tactics that were used to put those people in prison, and I also think about the solutions that we as people of color in higher education, what we can do to help solve that. It makes me want to do something. I don't know about you, but this sounds a lot like the punishment utilized against slaves. Death row? I like to call that institutional lynching. Lethal injections? That's pretty neo-Nazi to me.
My name is Piper Chapman. I am here because I let my drug pusher girlfriend, Alex, persuade me to carry drug money across borders. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not at fault for my own actions. I chose that.
I got addicted to heroin when I was like 16 and it was out on the streets on my own when I landed in this joint. I never really had a lot. That's why it's crazy seeing this college lady over here talking about bad choices and shit. Because I was out hustling on the streets, just trying to survive when they got me. It's not like I wanted to steal. I mean, shit, I do what I had to do to survive.
Enough of the self-pity bullshit. Here we've got this white yuppie lady who's in prison because she decided it would be exciting to help her drug dealer girlfriend smuggle dope into this country, and yet she's the one who gets all the attention? Boo fucking who?
I guess I don't know what I was expecting when I came in here. Not this. I mean, I was starved for a week because I insulted the cook.
If we want to talk about real prisons, let's talk about real issues affecting prison population. Let's talk about the fact that most of the people actually incarcerated end up being people of colors or undocumented immigrants. Often people with little to no access to the mainstream economy, who are forced to partake in activity that is specifically criminalized in order to institutionalize the poor or the working class and disenfranchised communities.
I've just been put through the ringer. Nobody will give me a break. I guess I came here thinking that, oh, it's a year. I can live through a year. After that, I'll marry Larry and will return to my life. You know, I thought it was like a retreat or something. You know, do a little soul searching. I guess I'm doing a little too much soul searching. And the women in here, they're okay. If you're into imaginary chicken hunts.
This isn't Days of Our Lives or General Hospital. I didn't choose to be a part of your little TV project. But I guess it's easy to talk about choices when you have so much at your fingertips.
I'm here because of my own choices. They think just because I'm white and because my family supports me and because I can afford to start up my own little company and get married to the son of a lawyer, they think that I've got it so much better than them. Yeah, I'm only here for a week, but I've been put through shit while I'm in here.
If we want to talk about crime, let's start dialogue on white-collar crime. You arrest me for stealing a loaf of bread, yet fail to see the institutional limitations that prevent me from buying food in the first place? What about the investment bankers on Wall Street who launder money into Swiss bank accounts? Huh?
Oh, I hope I never see his face when he realizes that I'm queer. As far as Alex is concerned, I'm the straight girl who broke her heart. So, whatever.
And why don't they ever talk about the fact that most of the homeless youth are queer youth of color, casting me as a white girl with some cornrows to get the audience more invested in my storyline? It makes it seem like it's only white people who's homeless and got addictions. For real, Netflix? I mean, that's the best you could do. What type of bullshit is that?
So I don't understand why in my portrayal I'm shown to be a smart, well-read, driven woman who wants to use her knowledge from the library to go into law school when I get out of here. When I'm put back, I'm shown as apathetic and not caring about making an actual change in the system. Instead, you have Piper, who's willing to put all the changes in here, while I'm just content in my corner eating donuts and talking about fried chicken.
And I came in thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring yoga and running the track, and I'm gonna advocate for the education and job training programs because, you know, I got college learning, I can do it, even though I didn't sign on for this.
Why don't y'all pick up a book around here? The fact is that prison abolition movements have historically been led by women of color, especially black women. Ever heard of Angela Davis? What about Assata Shakur? Does that name ring any bells for any of y'all? Acting like Piper's the only one willing to do resistance and organize against the system when she didn't even run for her fucking position in the first place. Oh, but she got it because she's the white lady. You know what? Just that is all ridiculous.
Happened. I guess I should have expected a prison wouldn't give us any actual rights, but nobody was trying. They all were there for the donuts.
Oh, and also, making jokes about all the things that a fat black girl is willing to do to get a Twinkie and basing my entire campaign on getting fried chicken into the cafeteria? That's not creative or clever. Just saying.
Trust me, if you were to put anyone in a cage for 23 hours of a day and only allow them to see sunlight for a few precious minutes, I'm pretty sure it would kill anyone's humanity and spirit.
It feels good to know that even with all our different backgrounds and reasons for being here, even with all the different choices we made, we are all the same. We all are the women of Litchfield Prison, and we stand in solidarity.
Oh, but the chances, what are the chances? The chances that